Good afternoon and welcome to this press conference for the presentation of Denis Zakaria. As usual, please introduce yourself and newspapers you present and just ask one question at a time, please. We can start with JTV first. Hello, Denis, and welcome. Enrico Zambroni, Juventus TV. Well, I would like to ask you, what kind of moment are you going through at the moment in your career, and what encouraged you, what pushed you to choose Juventus as your next step? Well, good afternoon, first of all, and thank you for welcoming me. Well, actually, I've chosen Juventus because it is one of the clubs that have always made me dream, and it's a great dream for me to be here. So that's why I decided that it would be the right manner to go ahead with my career. Denis, Romeo Cresti. Well, I would like to ask you a tactical question because basically you moved from playing in front of the defense with Rose with a 3-4-1 as a midfielder, so basically as a half winger. So according to statistics, it seems that you find more continuity in terms of scoring and assists. So what about the next step? Do you think that probably you will be able to score with a much better continuity? Well, certainly, it's always been one of my objectives. It is considerably improving the number of goals that I can score. And as I am here at Juventus, this could be the right chance to achieve these in order to become much more effective from this point of view. So that's right, absolutely. Hello, Giovanni Albanese, Sport Italia. What I would like to ask you, what about your idea about the Italian football and specifically about Juventus in these few hours where you had a chance to see it from the inside? Well, very nice, very good idea. Of course, I had an exceptional impression. It's a very strong team with great qualities. And if I have to make a comparison with Germany, where I have been playing so far, well, I would say that it's a further step ahead because it's a top-quality club, of course, and so certainly we'll be able also to improve and make progress. Hello, Fabiana Della Valle, Gazzetta dello Sport. I would like to ask you if you had to describe yourself to a Juventus supporter that doesn't know you, so what would you explain in terms of technical characteristics and skills? Well, if I had to describe myself, well, basically, I love playing ahead and pretty aggressive. I like to recover the ball, but also to defend and help the other teammates in recovering the ball. So I would say that I'm a quite complete player. Good afternoon, Denis. Luca Cavallero, TV Radio. Well, I would like to ask you if before making this choice, you talked to Stefan Lichtsteiner that plays with you in the national team, and then if maybe explain to you what Juventus is all about. Well, before making this choice, I didn't have the chance or the time to talk to Stefan. Well, actually, it all happened very fast. And so, unfortunately, we didn't have the opportunity to talk to each other, but I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to speak later on. Hello, Denis. Giorgio Musso, calciomercato.it. I would like to ask you, so did you expect to leave Borussia immediately? And maybe were there any other clubs that were looking for you? Well, I was expecting to leave Borussia. Well, I could say yes, but actually not so fast, not so immediately, because we were right in the middle of the season. But obviously, having Juventus looking for me is not something that happens every day. It's not that common. So obviously, I seized this opportunity because, as I said before, it was a dream for my career. So I truly hope that I will be able to give my contribution to the whole team. Hello, Denis, and welcome. Gallo, DM Dapperson. I would like to ask you two questions. So first of all, what about your first impact with the coach and the other teammates? And do you have any favorite position where you'd like to play on the pitch? Well, both with the coach and the teammates, everything has been everything has gone very smoothly, and we really get on with each other. And I know that the level that is here at Juventus is really very high, but the atmosphere is always very nice and positive. So I'm pretty sure that also in terms of position, of course, I have my natural position in the midfield, but I don't have any specific requirements from this point of view. So I wanted to ask you about your fitness. Are you physically ready? Do you think you will be able to play on Sunday already if the coach asks you to do that? Well, honestly, I feel very well. I'm fit. I already participated in 2 training sessions. So basically, I'm getting used now to the new team. So if the coach needs me, I will be more than willing to play on the pitch also on the next match. Hello, Gianluca Denino La Stampa. Well, I would like to ask you about the coach. So have you had a chance to talk to Mr. Allegri? And also because a player like you does not exist in the current squad. So I would like to know what Allegri asked you and what you can do for this Juventus. Well, we had a chance to meet and talk, and I would say that it more or less gave me an idea of what he expects from me and what I need to do. But basically, we have not really discussed all the details, not yet. Good afternoon, Zaccarina Francesco Fontana da Zone. I would like to ask you if there is a model that your career, throughout your years, you have been inspired by. Well, I have to think of someone. I would say Patrick Gerrard, because he is a player that I've always liked. And anyway, I'm Zakaria, so I'm also looking for my personal style. So I don't really want to adapt to a different model or to look like another model. Hello, Denis. I hope you're well. So it's the 3rd Swiss player that arrives here at Juventus. So are you proud of this? So of course, I'm very proud of this. I'm really very proud to be here, as I've already pointed out several times. And it was a dream. It's always been a dream. And my father's favorite team was Juventus. So I know a lot about this club and its history. So I will try to do my best and obviously help the whole team and give my contribution to improve and make progress wherever possible. Hello, Denis. So what about your impression? So what does it mean now that you're here at Juventus? Is just the peak of your career, or is just one of the several steps throughout your career? Well, obviously, I will not stop here. You know me very well. I'm a fighter, so I want to improve on a regular basis. Certainly, it is a fundamental step in my career, as I said before, but I'm always willing, I'm always eager to improve and to become stronger and stronger and to make progress. So I'm absolutely sure that I will have this opportunity here in the best possible way. But if I have to look at the future, well, I would say that this is one step. It's not the end, of course, but just a further step ahead. Hello. Shopwizard said that in you he sees something of Pogba. Well, obviously now making comparisons with Pogba is impossible, but is he a player that you would be inspired of, and would you like maybe to follow the same career that he had here at Juventus? What do you think? Well, Pogba, well, we all know him very well, and we know very well what he has achieved and also the heritage that he has left here at Juventus. So it's certainly a top player, a fantastic player. So I truly hope I will be as successful as him. As I said before, I have my own identity. So, well, the models are certainly nice and important, but I really hope that I will be able to find my path and to leave my sign. Well, thank you very much. We can conclude this press conference for the presentation of Denis Zakaria. I would like to call Mr. Cherubini, Mr. Arriva Bene to join me on stage for the usual picture.